Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. In 2016, Land Rover surprised watch enthusiasts by pairing up with Zenith, a series of well-received timepieces co-branded and almost perfect in their execution. The Land Rover logo on the dial. Well, for 2017 they came back in the name of the new Velar SUV model, a minimally co-branded watch, the Range Rover Velar from Zenith. Technically, this is the Zenith Chronomaster El Primero Range Rover Velar, 42mm in ceramised aluminum. This minimally co-branded automotive-themed chronograph is easy to wear on my 16cm circumference wrist, 42mm in diameter. The watch is reasonably slim in profile, 13mm thick with a stepped case flank. It will slide easily underneath a dress cuff. Lug-to-lug, the watch is broad but not oversized. 50.2mm makes it quite wearable on wrists as small as 14cm circumference, and there is a broad stance of 21mm between the lugs, so it has a contemporary look and a planted feel on the wrist. The strap is a handsome piece, and we have to get close to this one because it features a perforation pattern as well as an embossed stamp that echo the Union Jack, and that motif recurs on both sides of this British-inspired timepiece. So British and Swiss, the best of each, combining with a titanium clasp, double folding. You can actually see it features internal ceramic pin snaps to maintain its tight tolerances over time. It is double folding for ease on a small wrist. Double fold always easier than single fold, with a trigger release system, so this one stays resolutely closed when you lock it shut. So you have protection against droppage with the deployant clasp. On the underside, you have natural vulcanized rubber to shield the leather from the oils of the wrist to ensure long-wearing durability. You can see that Union Jack motif again, even on the underside of the strap. Now there's a lot going on the case back, but let's cut to the chase. This watch is all about its dial, and the dial is sensational. Let's give ourselves a bit more light to appreciate and then get really close. So the watch reprises one of the most successful elements of the original El Primero Land Rover, which was the satin dial finish. It's a vertical striation in a sort of charcoal black gray, and there are handsome accents of brown bronze across the dial. Registers at 9 and 3 with maximum calibration and chapter rings, minimally calibrated chronograph hours at 6 o'clock, a monotone date disc nicely integrated, replacing the index at 6 o'clock. There's a little stealth tachymeter outboard for gauging the speed of an object over a course, calibrated perhaps a bit high for the speeds of Range Rovers traversing a course, but then again, motorsport is a peculiar thing these days. There are supercharged Range Rovers that are pro street, so you may need the tack. You can also see that the hands are nicely brown bronze to match the accents of the dial, and there is plenty of lume across the applique indices, so there will be a lume shot. Pump style chronograph pushers. The dial is minimalist and handsome. Turn it all over. El Primero caliber 400, 31 joules automatic winding, 50 to 52 hour power reserve, 36,000 vibration per hour beat rate, so it has that double step El Primero cadence, which also accounts for the smooth sweep of the chronograph hand. Quick set date. It features a column wheel and a lateral clutch, and you can actually see the column wheel blued interacting with its levers and horns. You can see the clutch moving into and out of contact with the center driving mechanism of the chronograph, and you can see the reset as the recentering hammers fall on the heart cams at center. It's a handsome automatic chrono. With Côte de Genève across the rotor, you can see that there is engine turning perlage on the bridges as well as the base plate, and both black polished and blued screws with the mechanism of the lateral clutch beautifully visible, as well as reduction systems of the automatic. It is a good looking movement, and all of this water resistant down to 100 meters. So just as your Range Rover is highly water resistant and capable of fording, so too is your Range Rover watch. Here's your only co-branding: the rotor of the caseback and the notation of Velar on the caseback itself. So the rotor and the caseback, El Primero Range Rover, and that's it. No one is the wiser at your red bar unless you take it off the wrist and show your true colors. So if you're into your Rover, but you don't necessarily think your Rover is going to go over well at your watch club, nevertheless, you have a watch that is brand neutral, but very Zenith on the front. So if you do happen to be among friends of, I don't know, Hummers, Jeeps, Toyota Land Cruisers, this will hold you in good stead, at least until you pull your big second act. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox. Zenith Chronomaster Range Rover Velar by night.